I'm Paul Lohr, and this is Mercury Bio, formerly known as Spartina Biotechnologies. Mercury Bio started in 2020 in response to COVID-19. My co-founder and Chief Science Officer, Dr. Richard Sayer, came up with a way to create a therapeutic to cure COVID if you're already infected. We started working together in 2010, and we've done many different applications of bioscience, from biofuels driven from algae to curing crop diseases, and now we're working on a cure for human diseases. So we're not actually a drug development company. Our business model is to develop a delivery system for drugs and then license that model or license that technology to pharmaceutical companies that already have drugs. So this is our fermentation lab, and you can tell it smells like we're brewing beer. That's because we're growing yeast, which is the organism that produces the particles that deliver the drugs to specific cells. So all cells produce what are called extracellular vesicles, and these are small particles that cells communicate with each other. So our yeast produces yeast-derived extracellular vesicles that we can pack with specific cargoes to treat things like cancer, viral infections, genetic disorders, even things like Alzheimer's. One of the RNA types that we focus on is called small interfering RNA. Small interfering RNA can silence genes in target organisms such as viruses. So we can switch them off, and the virus can't replicate. One of the genes we'd like to cure is the mean gene. We came out of stealth mode last summer at the mRNA Therapeutics Conference in Boston in order to explain to people what we were working on, and the response was tremendous. We had all the major pharmaceutical companies there, and we found out later from the organizers of the conference that it was the most widely attended session of that conference. This is a technology that can go worldwide. It doesn't require cold chain distribution. You can take the pill, the yeast reconstitutes in the gut, and the YEVs cross the bloodstream and access all the organisms in the body. So this is an upgrade in our cleanup area where we can wash and sterilize glassware in order to not contaminate the next experiment. So we absolutely needed this in order to get our preliminary data to file patents on. And it was purchased through a RDC team loan. So I heard about the RDC through networking and doing presentations for various grants. So right now we're moving from a pre-revenue research and development phase where we've developed 13 patents to protect our technology and our intellectual property into a commercialization phase. We just signed our first contract with a company that makes bone cement and bone implants and dental implants to deliver RNA that will stimulate the rapid growth of bone back to the implant. Well, Mercury Bio's technology has so many applications. I honestly think it'll be a billion-dollar company one day. This is Mercury Bio, and this is the RDC.